Few figures in American history embody the ideals of service and humanity as profoundly as Jimmy Carter. His life and career have been a testament to the power of dedication, empathy, and unwavering commitment to the greater good. Born James Earl Carter Jr. on October 1, 1924, in the small town of Plains, Georgia, Carter's early years were shaped by the values of hard work, community, and faith. He has dedicated his life to serving others, both in public office and through decades of tireless humanitarian work. His commitment to service began long before his presidency and has continued long after, demonstrating a lifelong dedication to making the world a better place. From his humble beginnings in rural Georgia to the global stage of international diplomacy, Carter's journey has been marked by an unwavering commitment to peace, justice, and the betterment of humankind. His work has spanned continents and touched countless lives. His efforts in brokering peace treaties, advocating for human rights, and promoting democratic values have left an indelible mark on the world stage. His story is one of resilience, compassion, and an unshakable belief in the power of dialogue and understanding. Whether working on a Habitat for Humanity project or engaging in diplomatic negotiations, Carter has always believed in the importance of listening and finding common ground. As we celebrate his centenary, we are reminded of the extraordinary impact one individual can have on the world. Carter's life serves as a powerful example of how dedication to service and a commitment to ethical leadership can inspire and uplift entire communities. Carter's legacy continues to inspire generations to embrace the values of empathy, integrity, and active citizenship. His words and actions encourage young people to get involved in their communities and to strive for positive change, reminding us that true leadership lies in serving a cause greater than oneself. Carter's life is a testament to the idea that anyone, regardless of their background, can make a significant impact through dedication and service. As we delve into the life and times of this remarkable man, we will explore the formative experiences that shaped his character. From his early days on the peanut farm to his time in the Navy, each chapter of his life contributed to the leader he would become. The challenges he faced, and the triumphs that defined his extraordinary journey, are a testament to his resilience and determination. His handling of the Iran hostage crisis, his receipt of the Nobel Peace Prize, and his presidential campaigns all highlight his unwavering commitment to his principles. From the peanut fields of Plains to the Oval Office and beyond, Carter's story is one of perseverance and dedication. His journey from a small-town farmer to a global statesman is a powerful narrative of what can be achieved through hard work and a steadfast commitment to one's values. Jimmy Carter's story is an enduring testament to the power of one person to make a difference in the world. His legacy is a beacon of hope and a call to action for all who seek to make a positive impact in their own lives and communities. Jimmy Carter's upbringing in rural Georgia played a pivotal role in shaping his character and worldview. Born into a family deeply rooted in the agricultural community of Plains, he learned the values of hard work, self-reliance, and community engagement from a young age. His parents, Earl and Lillian Carter, instilled in him a strong sense of morality and a deep respect for education. Life in Plains was far from idyllic, particularly during the Jim Crow era, where racial segregation and discrimination were deeply entrenched. Witnessing firsthand the inequalities faced by African Americans had a profound impact on young Jimmy, fostering within him a sense of social justice and a commitment to equality that would guide his actions throughout his life. The Carter family farm, with its cycles of planting, tending, and harvesting, taught him valuable lessons about perseverance, patience, and the importance of understanding complex systems. These experiences instilled in him a deep connection to the land and its people, shaping his approach to leadership grounded in pragmatism, empathy, and a deep respect for the interconnectedness of all things. After graduating from the U.S. Naval Academy and serving 7 years as a naval officer, Carter returned to Plains in 1953, following the death of his father. He took over the family's peanut farming business, demonstrating his characteristic work ethic and business acumen. However, his commitment to service extended beyond the farm. Carter's entry into politics began with local community involvement, serving on the Sumter County Board of Education. He quickly rose through the ranks, winning a seat in the Georgia State Senate in 1962. As a state senator, he championed progressive causes, advocating for education reform and racial equality. In 1970, Carter was elected governor of Georgia, campaigning on a platform of governmental efficiency and racial reconciliation. During his governorship, he implemented significant reforms, merging state agencies to streamline government operations and appointing an unprecedented number of African Americans to state positions. His commitment to racial equality and his progressive policies earned him national recognition, setting the stage for his historic presidential run in 1976. Jimmy Carter's presidency, spanning from 1977 to 1981, was marked by both significant achievements and formidable challenges. As the 39th President of the United States, Carter's tenure was a complex tapestry of domestic and international events that tested his leadership and resolve. He assumed office at a time of national disillusionment following the Watergate scandal and economic uncertainty. The American public was reeling from a crisis of confidence in their government, and the economy was grappling with stagflation, a combination of stagnant economic growth and high inflation. Carter campaigned on a message of honesty, integrity, and a return to traditional American values, appealing to a nation yearning for moral leadership. His promise to restore trust in the presidency resonated with voters who were disillusioned by the political scandals of the previous decade. In the realm of foreign policy, Carter prioritized human rights and diplomacy, seeking peaceful resolutions to international conflicts. He believed that America's moral leadership on the global stage was paramount and worked tirelessly to promote human rights around the world. He achieved a major breakthrough with the Camp David Accords, brokering a historic peace treaty between Israel and Egypt. This landmark agreement not only brought peace between two longtime adversaries, but also showcased Carter's commitment to diplomacy and his ability to bring together disparate parties for a common cause. He also signed the Panama Canal Treaty, returning control of the canal to Panama, a move that demonstrated his commitment to fairness and international cooperation. This decision was controversial at home, but underscored Carter's belief in the importance of respecting the sovereignty of other nations. Domestically, Carter faced an energy crisis, high inflation, and economic stagnation. The energy crisis, characterized by long gas lines and soaring fuel prices, was a significant challenge that required immediate and innovative solutions. He promoted energy conservation and the development of alternative energy sources, but his efforts were met with mixed success. Carter's push for solar energy and other renewable resources was ahead of its time, and while it laid the groundwork for future advancements, it did not provide the immediate relief that many Americans were hoping for. The Iran hostage crisis, which began in 1979 with the seizure of American diplomats in Tehran, cast a shadow over his presidency and ultimately contributed to his defeat in the 1980 election. The prolonged crisis, which lasted 444 days, was a constant reminder of the volatility of international relations and the limits of presidential power. Despite the challenges and controversies of his presidency, Jimmy Carter's post-presidential years have been marked by significant humanitarian efforts. He has dedicated his life to promoting peace, human rights, and public health, earning him the Nobel Peace Prize in 2002. His enduring legacy is a testament to his unwavering commitment to making the world a better place. One of the most significant achievements of Jimmy Carter's presidency was the Camp David Accords, a historic peace agreement between Israel and Egypt signed in 1978. This landmark event marked a turning point in the Middle East, a region long plagued by conflict and strife. For 13 days in September of that year, Carter hosted Egyptian President Anwar Sadat and Israeli Prime Minister Menachem Begin at the presidential retreat at Camp David, Maryland. The serene and secluded environment of Camp David provided a conducive atmosphere for the intense negotiations that were to follow. The negotiations were tense and complex, with each side presenting their own set of demands and concerns. The discussions often reached a stalemate, reflecting the deep-seated issues that had fueled the conflict for decades. Both sides harbored deep mistrust and animosity stemming from decades of conflict. The history of wars, territorial disputes, and political tensions had created a seemingly insurmountable barrier to peace. Carter's patient diplomacy, coupled with his personal commitment to finding common ground, proved instrumental in breaking down barriers and fostering a spirit of cooperation. He spent countless hours in discussions, often late into the night, working tirelessly to bridge the gaps between the two leaders. The resulting agreement, formerly known as the Framework for Peace in the Middle East, laid the groundwork for a new era of relations between Israel and Egypt. It addressed key issues such as the withdrawal of Israeli forces from the Sinai Peninsula and the normalization of diplomatic and economic relations. This framework led to the signing of the Egypt-Israel Peace Treaty in 1979. The treaty was a monumental step forward, symbolizing a commitment to peace and cooperation in a region that had known little of either. The treaty formally ended the state of war between the two countries, established diplomatic relations, and set a precedent for future peace efforts in the Middle East. It was a beacon of hope for other nations embroiled in conflict. Additionally, the treaty guaranteed the right of free passage through the Suez Canal, a vital waterway for international trade. This provision not only benefited Egypt and Israel, but also had significant implications for global commerce. This historic achievement earned Carter, Sadat, and Begin the Nobel Peace Prize, recognizing their courageous efforts to bring peace to a troubled region. The award highlighted the importance of diplomacy and dialogue in resolving even the most entrenched conflicts. The Camp David Accords remain a testament to the power of diplomacy and the pursuit of peaceful solutions to even the most intractable conflicts. They serve as a reminder that with determination, patience, and a willingness to engage in honest dialogue, peace is always within reach. The legacy of the Camp David Accords continues to inspire peacemakers around the world, offering a blueprint for resolving conflicts through negotiation and mutual respect. As we celebrate Jimmy Carter's 100th birthday, it is clear that his legacy extends far beyond his time in the Oval Office. From his humble upbringing in rural Georgia to his groundbreaking work in diplomacy and humanitarianism, Carter has lived a life of service that few can rival. His post-presidential achievements have earned him admiration worldwide, transforming his image from that of a one-term president to one of the most beloved and respected elder statesmen in modern history.